Edmonton! Get loud and say it with me! This is Monster Jam!
The first competition of the event is JCB Racing. All 8 of our Monster Jam drivers have been put in a bracket based off of a random draw. Each driver is going to be tackling on the track and also facing off against the clock, trying to secure the fastest time in this competition, with the winner taking home the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. Edmonton, we have made it! Are you ready for JCB Racing?
We are going to kick things off with our first driver up. Welcome, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Staging lights lit at the far end of our race lane. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to head to the starting line. 2 yellow lights means they're staged and ready to go. Let's go green.
That's an official time of 9.950 for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
An incredible time for Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Tight turns, getting Sparkle Smash around those corners. And she clocks in only the second sub 10 seconds of the weekend. 9.950 Sparkle Smash. Our second driver coming up. Make some noise for Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He made his Monster Jam debut earlier this afternoon. The Monster Jam debut weekend here in Edmonton for Preston Collins and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He is looking to find out he's looking for his first competition win of the weekend. Can he do it here in JCB Racing? He inches to the starting line as we get set to go racing.
That's an official time of 11.161 for Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Take a look at the replay. Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler going around that first turn pod. Keep in mind that great turn pod, if our drivers knock it out of the perimeter or run it over, it will be assessed a 5-second penalty. But Preston Collins and Monster Mutt Rottweiler able to navigate around that turn pod. 11.161, the time for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Our third driver up. Let's make some noise for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. The time to beat 9.950 from Sparkle Smash and Kayla Blood. Bird's eye view as he gets lined up to the starting line.
That's a time full of 10.259 for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Navigates around that track pretty well here for JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur. Takes a little bit of a wide turn there. coming over the racing ramp into this finish line. Nonetheless, that puts him in second with a time of 10.259. Sparkle Smash still the time to beat, 9.950, as we get ready to meet our next driver up. Give it up for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. He was this afternoon's JCB Racing winner. He clocked in a time of 9.519, so far the fastest time of the weekend so far. Can he get the win here once again? We're about to find out. We're restaging him. When you see all of those staging lights go blank, that means our drivers need to reverse and restage themselves.
That's an official time of 9.535 for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
We got a new leader, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor, 9.535, the new time to beat. Incredible turns here in JCB Racing. That puts him on top of the leaderboard, 9.535. Insane time there from Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, though, still an incredible time for her, a 9.950. That puts her in second. Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron now move into third, while Preston Collins and Monster Rottweiler are currently sitting in fourth. Our fifth driver up. Let's hear it for Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger. 9.535, the time to beat. We'll see if the veteran of Monster Jam can collect his first JCB Racing win of the weekend.
Time of 9.170 for Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger.
Insane time. We got a new leader, 9.179, Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger. And if you take a look at that replay brought to you by the original Super Glue, he's not going super fast. What he is doing, though, is sometimes slow as fast, and he is navigating that track almost perfectly and then throttles through there at the very end to collect some crucial time, 9.171. That is the new time to beat, Gravedigger. Our next driver up, give it up for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. 9.170, the time to beat, as Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy arrive to the starting line here in JCB Racing. Looking for those two yellow lights. And now we're looking for that green light.
That is a time of 9.700, 14.700, excuse me, for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher.
So we're adding a 5-second penalty. Now, just to keep in mind, this is another penalty that you need to watch out for. One of those BKT tires has to traverse or run up that big ramp over the finish line, and those tires did not. So he is a 14.700 and was assessed a 5-second penalty for a time of 14.700. Our second to last driver coming up. Give it up for Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger, the time to beat, 9.170. Earthshaker had a great showing here in the JCB Racing competition earlier this afternoon. We'll see what he can do here.
That's an official time of 9.194 for Alex Barden, Earthshaker.
An amazing time here for Earthshaker and Alex Barden. 9.194 should be good enough to put him in the second spot. Absolutely crushing it here in JCB Racing earlier this afternoon. He had an amazing time as well, putting him in second in that competition. See where we are in the JCB Racing competition. Earthshaker now in second, but Gravedigger's Charlie Pocken still the time to beat. Our final Monster Jam driver of JCB Racing competition. Welcome on in, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Our final competitor here of JCB Racing. The winner will either be Gravedigger or Jurassic Attack. We are seconds away from finding out who will collect their first 8 points of the night.
With an official time of 9.311, give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Edmonton, your winner of JCB Racing is Charlie Pocken, Gravedigger. Charlie Pocken, Gravedigger collects a time of 9.171 and earns his first 8 points of the weekend. The fastest time of the night this weekend belongs to Charlie Pocken and Gravedigger. I'm not even sure he knew that he actually won that race. He's still locked in to the Monster Jam truck. So Edmonton, give this veteran a round of applause. Charlie Pocken, Gravedigger, your racing winner.
Making his way to the pod after taking the JCB Racing victory, we have Charlie Pocken, Gravedigger. What an unbelievable time that you had out there. One of the fastest times of the weekend. Did your experience in the earlier event lead to a victory today?
Oh, without a doubt. You get a feel for the track, what it's doing. You watch the other competitors, and you learn from it, and you move forward. That's what this is all about. It's all about learning and moving forward. So without a doubt, great competition here today, and boy, I'm just looking for more.
You're a veteran of the sport on 38 years of competing. It's been my first time watching you out here, and I'm obsessed with that let's do a little Chucky dance right there. How excited are you to get ready for two-wheel skills?
Oh man, I'm really excited. I can't say enough about being here. I've got fans here that I met 25 years ago, and they've grown up and bringing their kids now, their family. We're making a tradition here. We're making history is what we're doing with Monster Jam. And you guys are all just my great big Monster Jam family is what it is. This is basically a reunion for me and my Monster Jam fans. And I thank every one of you for coming out here today and making a little history with me. Come on, let me hear you get loud.
Congratulations to Charlie Pocken and Gravedigger collecting his first 8 points of tonight. And of course stands on top of the BKT overall event leaderboard in the chase for the championship. Alex Barden and Earthshaker currently in second, followed by Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, Velociraptor, Sparkle Smash, JCB Digatron, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Classroom Crusher. There are the rest of the field of competitors. All right. I am hanging out here in section 118 with some new friends here. All right, what's your name?
Sunny.
What's your name?
Florence.
What's your name?
Elias.
Elias, you are the big brother, right?
Yes.
All right, how many times have you been to Monster Jam? Is this your guys' first time?
Yes.
Yes? Are you having fun?
Yes.
Yeah? How about you?
Yes.
Okay, are you having fun?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna turn and look right at that camera right there. Just wave to everybody. Say hello, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. It's gonna be called Helmet Shuffle. So what's gonna happen is we are going to hide a trophy under some helmets. They're gonna shuffle around, and you've got to guess where the trophy is hidden. Elias, do you think you can do it?
Yes.
All right, you think you can do it?
No.
What? No, we gotta have some more confidence in that. All right, so let's see where that where that trophy is going to be. So keep your eyes locked on the video board. It is the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. You guys can help them out too. It's right in the middle. Don't take your eyes off the helmets. Don't blink. Don't sneeze. Keep watching. All right. I think I know where it is. All right. Oh, it's not done yet. Psych. Keep it going. Earlier today, I thought it was done too, so don't worry. All right. Still shuffling. All right, we're done. All right, 1, 2, or 3. I see some threes. Threes. Okay, everybody's saying 3. Oh, I see a couple 2s down there. On the count of 3, you got to scream the answer as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. 3! 3! They said 3. All right, let's see. It's not under number 1. Is it under? No, it's not. It's under 3. Congratulations! Woo! All right. So, you ready for your prize? Okay. Take a look. You are going to meet all of the drivers following tonight's event at the post-event meet and greet. You're going to get autographs, you're going to get pictures, you get to meet all the drivers. It's the post-event meet and greet. So you and your siblings, and you can take your dad too if he wants to go. You guys are going to go. So this is your certificate to get in. And of course, all of you fans, take a look at the video board. You can scan the QR code. Space is limited, but you can also meet all 8 of our superstar drivers, get pictures, autographs, meet them at the post-event meet and greet. Scan that QR code right now. We hope to see you there. Congratulations, guys. High fives all around. High fives, high fives. Make some noise for our friends here. Our second competition coming up is the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, this is where you will have your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com and help us crown a winner. Now, you're going to see our Monster Jam drivers with 2 attempts, and of course, their best 2 attempts. You might see some bicycles, wheelies, combination moves, maybe some moves you've never seen before. It's going to happen on the track here in the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, to take a deep dive into the tricks you might see here tonight, take a look at the video board.
Monster Jam fans, this competition is going to be your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com. So if you take your cell phones out, head over to Judges Zone. You're going to want this ready because you're only going to have 20 seconds at the end of each run. You see there a city code that you need to enter. That is EDM for Edmonton. You'll hit submit, and then you'll see that BKT tire that you need to slide up or down to whatever desired score you wish to give our superstars. Now, judge this competition fairly and accurately, for we're counting on you, Monster Jam fans, to crown a champion at the end of the night. So, Edmonton, here we go. Are you ready for the two-wheel skills competition?
One attempt remaining. Might be a transmission issue. You can see there's not much power coming there from Classroom Crusher. The popper off the big ramp.
Schooling the competition, it's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Head over to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds to submit your scores.
A great second attempt there for Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy. We thought maybe some transmission issues, but that second attempt looks pretty solid here. You had the popper into a stoppie, which that brief pause is called a stoppie, and then back into a moonwalk. So combination moves there from Camden Murphy. He's given the signal that he is broke, though, so we'll have to get an update there during halftime. Scores are locked in as we take a look at the bird's eye view there from the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Your score for Classroom Crusher is... You gave him a score of 6.784. So Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher finishes up his two attempts and will head back to the crash area to get looked at by his UNOH technicians and crew chiefs out there. Camden Murphy, the driver of Classroom Crusher, is also a teacher at the University of Monster Jam, powered by UNOH. So he's also helping some of the new up-and-coming drivers here as well. Our JCB Dirt Squad is out on the track as well. Of course, JCB, the official equipment provider of not only this weekend's Monster Jam, but all of our Monster Jams across the country and around the world. Big shout out to our JCB Dirt Squad and JCB Equipment. We're gonna continue right along here with our next driver, Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A power wheelie from Monster Mutt Rottweiler. One more attempt remaining for Preston Collins, making his Monster Jam debut weekend here in Edmonton.
Make some noise for Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com.
Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, awaiting your fan scores right now at judgeszone.com, and time is ticking down here. Now, if you've not started scoring, this is the perfect time to get those scores locked in. You can use that QR code or log on to judgeszone.com. Score up or down. You can take a look at the super glue. Glued to the action replay. Goes for the popper attempt off the log stack. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat Classroom Crusher, 6.784. And your score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 4.712. Don't forget, you, the fans, are in charge of scoring at judgeszone.com. You make up a lot of the majority of what we are seeing here. When it comes to scoring, drivers will get 2 attempts each. And of course, you might see some poppers, stoppies, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, combination moves, or moves you've never seen before. Don't forget to look at that super glue glued to the action replay as well. That is very important to watch, just in case you missed something there on the 2 attempts. As soon as you see those ribbon boards turn red, that means you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. We are gonna get ready here for our 3rd driver up. Let's hear it for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. One attempt remaining for JCB Digatron with the popper back into the moonwalk across the Monster Jam dirt pod.
Can you dig it? Brandon Arthur can. JCB Digatron. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com. Let's get those scores in.
2 great attempts here from Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron. Another popper on top of the Monster Jam dirt pod. Kind of holds it steady there. Balancing it up on those front 2 tires. Now it's time for you, all of you fans, to do your job at judgeszone.com as we take a look at the replay. The score to beat Classroom Crusher, 6.784. And your score for JCB Digatron is... We got a new leader, 8.500, and it is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. So we got a new leader with JCB Digatron. 8.5 is the score now to beat. And JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur out 2 great attempts. Brandon Arthur has 1 skills competition win here in the 2025 season. So we're going to see if he can collect a second one here in this 2025 year. But that will be up to you all to decide, judgeszone.com. Getting ready to meet our fourth driver to attack the track. It is Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. One more attempt remaining for Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash.
Everybody, Sparkle Smash! Give it up for Caleb Blood. Head over to judgeszone.com, 20 seconds on the clock.
Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash throwing out two solid attempts there. We had the popper off of the 8-pack as well. Got a little too much power though, but was able to save it on top of the Monster Jam pod. And of course, that first attempt we're looking at right now, brought to you by the original Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Scores are locked. Your score for Sparkle Smash is 6.693. Good enough to sit in third. So we are halfway through our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. JCB Digatron, Brandon Arthur. A 9.5 is the score to beat right now. Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher are currently sitting in second with a 6.784. Sparkle Smash and Monster Mutt Rottweiler there sitting respectively in third and fourth. So we still have four more drivers yet to compete on deck. We still have Velociraptor, we have Earthshaker, of course Gravedigger, and Jurassic Attack. Coming up next, we got Charlie Puck and Gravedigger. One attempt remaining. Looked kind of slick out there on those front BKT tires there for Gravedigger. Wasn't able to get the grip he wanted for the popper attempt.
Bad to the bone! It's Charlie Palkin, Gravedigger! 20 seconds to lock your scores into judgeszone.com.
He makes up for it here on the second attempt off the log stack with the popper, and then lives on the edge right there on that single log stack right there, balances it on the edge and sets it back down. The Super Glue Glued to the Action replay up on the video board. The scores are locked. Your score to beat 8.5 by JCB Digatron, and your score for Gravedigger is 5.992. We're moving on to our sixth driver up. It's Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Alex Barton and Earthshaker making it look real easy with that popper back into the moonwalk there on top of the pod. One more attempt remaining here for Earthshaker.
Everybody make some noise for Alex Barton, Earthshaker. 20 seconds now on the clock, judgeszone.com. Let's go, Edmonton.
All right, time is ticking down for you, the fans at judgeszone.com. You've got about 9 seconds remaining at judgeszone.com. Code EDM for our sixth driver up, Alex Barton and Earthshaker. 2 solid attempts here for our driver, as you can take a look at the replay. Brought to you by the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Use those replays, remember, to help you get those scores locked in accurately and fairly as we take a little bird's eye view there. Scores are locked in. Your score to be JCB Digatron, 8.5. And your score for Earthshaker is 7.607. Good enough to put him in the second spot. As he was looking on, looked pretty happy with that score of a 7.607. Puts him in the second spot right now. JCB Digatron still the score to beat, 8.5 here in the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We only have 2 more drivers remaining on deck. We've got Velociraptor and Jurassic Attack yet to compete here in our second competition. Our next driver up, give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. The popper into the nose wheelie, kind of teasing the 3 Monster Jam trucks at the far end of the track. Showing great balance there on Jurassic Attack. 1 more attempt remaining. There is no steering wheel. If you can see it, it is out on the dirt pod. There's no steering wheel being used in the making of this attempt. You can see it was thrown out.
Keep it going, Edmonton, for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. 20 seconds on the clock.
You can see he's grabbing his steering wheel here. The second attempt, no steering wheel being used. 2 great attempts from Jurassic Attack. He was our skills winner here earlier this afternoon. Can he make it 2 for 2? We're about to find out. Take a look at the replay there. Up on the video board, your score to beat, JCB Digatron, 8.5. Edmonton, let me see that score! We got a new leader, Jurassic Attack. So we got a new leader, Jurassic Attack, Tim Hall Jr., 9.447. A huge score from you, the fans, at judgeszone.com, and a solid score there from our expert judge as well. And now Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack takes the lead here in the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge with only one driver remaining before we crown a winner. And this will be your first winner using judgeszone.com here tonight. Our final competitor here tonight will be Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. So it will be between Velociraptor and Jurassic Attack for the win here in the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We'll see what Devin Winfield and Velociraptor can come up with on his 2 attempts. BKT tire. Incredible balance there by Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. He threw the steering wheel before he even entered into the second attempt.
Make some noise for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. 20 seconds, last chance to use Judge's Zone. Let's go.
Insane from Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack picks up the steering wheel. He's ready to give it to somebody. He doesn't want him to have it at all. 2 great attempts there. You can see the balance, the control there on the one BKT tire. And then, of course, he throws the steering wheel out before he even enters into the second attempt. Crazy right there. Okay, so the score to beat is Jurassic Attack, 9.447. Tim Hall Jr., he's there on the track. There he is. All right, your score for Velociraptor is 9.633. Your winner is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. An incredible job here from Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. Make some noise for your winner.
And joining me on the pod is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Congratulations on the win. And of course, Tim Hall Jr. giving him some love. Devin, Tim has been giving you a run for your money all weekend long. You took the racing win earlier. Now you're here winning 2 wheels. What was going through your mind when you were watching Tim's run?
Man, I was thinking, man, I got to beat this guy somehow, and I took a page out of his book from earlier this year, and it ended up paying off. So thanks, Tim, for that idea. But you know what? All that matters, are you guys having fun at Monster Jam tonight or what?
And we're going to keep the good times going. I know that these fans are excited to see what you're going to bring to freestyle. Is there any approach, anything in mind, or are you just coming out here and just improvising?
I'm just going to come out here and let my girl Blue have some fun. And I know what? I know you guys are having fun right now, but you know what? You guys aren't getting loud enough for me right now. I just took my earplugs out. I want to hear Edmonton get loud. I know you can be loud. Let's hear it.
Well, Monster Jam is happening in Raleigh, North Carolina this weekend, and of course the debut of the brand new Monster Jam truck, Bailey's Circuit, driven by Brianna Hahn, driver of the Bailey's Circuit. It was announced that she was going to be the driver of this brand new Monster Jam truck, and so she debuted it earlier this afternoon and came away with a Monster Jam Freestyle win. You can see it up on the video board as we watch her run here in completion. So take a look at the video board.
Monster Jam fans, with 30 seconds on the clock, it looks like she's slowing down and lining up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Hits it, flips it, lands it!
Let's hear it for Brianna Hahn, Bailey Circuit.
So that was the winning run from the Ringlings Bailey's Circuit Monster Jam truck. They're driven by Brianna Mahan, and that got her 8 points there in event number 1 in Raleigh, North Carolina. Of course, for all of you fans here in Edmonton and those tuning in across the country and around the world on YouTube, but don't forget, you can check out youtube.com/monsterjam. They're going to be having an event tomorrow. Edmonton, we are going to get ready for the second half of Monster Jam. If you're ready, make some noise. We are bringing up freestyle motocross riders. Welcome in Darren Wright, Billy Cohen, Brett Turcotte, and Cody Medichuk. They're going to be taken to the sky here in 4 practice ramp tests, and then followed by the best trick competition. And then we'll finish things off with a grand finale.
Here we go. I think these boards are getting warmed up. Let's make sure that you're going. There we go, kicking it off. Edmonton, let's keep the noise going. Billy Cohen. Brett Turcotte making his way down and up. There we go, Cody Medichuk. What do you got? This man is dancing in the middle of the air. Are you having a good time, Edmonton? Let them hear it. Billy Cohen. Let's keep the energy going, Monster Jam fans. Brett Turcotte with the seat grab Superman. Here we go, Cody. What do you got, Cody? That is what I am talking about. World-class talent here in Canada. No hands. This is getting better and better. With the backflip. Here we go, Cody. Look, Ma, no hands. They're showing off. If you like what you're seeing, make some noise. Whipping it. Come on, Cody. Let's give the people what they want. There you have it. Everybody give it up for your stars in FMX. I think they're warmed up. You guys are feeling good. You're feeling warmed up. Here we go. Edmonton, it is now time for your best trick competition, and we're going to need all of your help. Head over to judgeszone.com because you are going to judge this competition here for our 4 FMX stars. Now, we only have one rule when it comes to this. The louder you are, the higher they will fly. Let me hear you.
We are going to kick things off with our first rider-up, Darren Wright. Darren Wright from Barrier, BC, but born right here in Edmonton. 20 plus years in the business here, represented by KSFMX. Let's see what he's got.
Darren Wright with the box hanger trick, kicking off the best trick competition, judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
Take a look at that. That is crazy. The box hanger trick there from Darren Wright gets on the back kind of part of the bike and is able to keep his balance there. Scores are locked. Your score for Darren Wright is a 7.434. All right, we're going to move on to our second rider-up, Billy Kohut. Billy represents Calgary. He's been riding for 16 years. He is most known for backflipping over a flying aircraft. So I cannot wait to see what he does out here. You can follow him on Instagram at Billy Kohut FMX. Make some noise for Billy Kohut.
Unbelievable Billy Kohut with the holy grab trick. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
Flying through the sky, Billy Kohut. No hands were used in the making of that trick there. The holy grab from Billy Kohut. Now, it's time to see what you thought about the score to beat Darren Wright. 7.434. Your score from Billy Kohut is... And we got a new leader, 8.663, Billy Kohut. Our third rider-up, make some noise for Brett Turcotte. He's from Kamloops, BC, been riding for 30 years, an 8-time Winter X Game medalist. He's got 3 golds, 4 silvers, 1 bronze. You can follow him at Turcotte16 on Instagram, TURCOTTE 16. When you see that front tire hit that mat, I need all of you to scream.
There it is, Edmonton. You just witnessed the KOD flip, the kiss of death. Brett Turcotte tearing it up. 20 seconds. Let's see what you think. Judge's Zone.
Defying gravity. That is what that is. Defying gravity. And you have to think about the muscles used to do these types of tricks as well. Insane. All right, so scores are locked. Your score to beat Billy Kohut, 8.663. Your score for Brett Turcotte is 9.164. We got a new leader. All right, our final rider to take to the sky. Make some noise for Cody Matichuk. He's from Cochrane, been riding for 28 years, is a 4-time Winter X Game medalist. representing by Yamaha KSFMX. You can follow him at Matachuck111 on Instagram. Let's see what he's got!
You just witnessed the seat grab Indy flip at Cody Matichuk. 20 seconds, let's see what you think.
Take a look at the replay. Kind of doing an upside down running man is the backflip Indy seat grab there from Cody Matichuk. Score to beat Brett Turcotte, 9.164. Your score for Cody Matichuk is 9.214. The winner is Cody Matichuk.
Unbelievable stuff. Cody Matichuk taking the best trick competition back to back. Before we catch up with him, Kay, let me see if Edmonton wants a little bit more. You guys want to see some more? That was actually pretty good, but I'm going to make you do it one more time. Do you want to see some more? All righty, we know what to do. We are going to do something special for you. These FMX riders are going to do trick after trick after trick. The crazy train. Choo-choo! Ooh, once was good, but twice is nice. What do you say? Do you want to see it one more time? The people have spoken. Train is in the station. The conductor's checking the tickets. Here we go, Edmonton. Say it with me. Choo! Flying from one side of the arena to the other. And he's back out. What do you say? Make some noise. Let's do it one more time. All four of our drivers ready to go. Train's in the station. Choo-choo! Are you kidding me? Let me pick my jaw up off the ground. Make some noise for your stars of FMX. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
Preston Collins will be our first competitor up, representing Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
dog's gotta eat. Give it up for Preston Collins, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com.
A powerful run there by Preston Collins and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. I thought the entire fiberglass body was going to come off the chassis there for a second. Great showing there as we're going to kick things off here in our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. And you can see the super glue glued to the action replay, the highlight reel there. You can use that to get those scores locked in. Scores are in. Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Preston Collins get a score of, good score, 6.052 to kick things off. Well, Monster Jam fans, just keep in mind here that our drivers must complete 15 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. Now, you, the fans, need to be looking for the use of the entire obstacle, combination moves, technical moves, creativity, wow factor, big air, momentum as well. Do they stop? Do they have to brake? Do they have to turn around? Do they have to reverse? They want to keep a nice momentum, a nice flow going on as well. And of course, anything else that you might see out on the track that you've never seen out before, that will help you get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Our second driver up, it is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Looks like there's a 60-second clock situation, but he does have the green light, and he is off to the races. Clock is paused at 54 seconds there for JCB Digatron.
Can you dig it? Brandon Arthur can. JCB Digatron. Make some noise, Edmonton. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's lock in those scores.
All right, time to get those scores locked in. Had some issues there starting the run there, and then had to power off there in the middle of the beginning of the run, but was able to come back and give you a pretty decent freestyle run. The scores are locked. Your score for JCB Digatron is 6.995, good enough to put him in the first spot. So JCB Digatron and Brandon Arthur now lead with a 6.995. Our second driver there on deck, we still have Gravedigger, Jurassic Attack, Velociraptor, Sparkle Smash, Earthshaker, and Classroom Crusher. So that is the rest of our drivers here. You're going to crown a freestyle winner here, and then, of course, our overall event champion as well. We're going to get ready here to meet our next driver up. It is Alex Barden, Earthshaker.
Shaking and baking, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Make some noise, Edmonton. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com.
A nice consistent run there for Earthshaker and Alex Barden. Now waiting to see what you think at judgeszone.com. Again, reminder, if you've not started scoring here in this competition, this is the perfect time to get those scores locked in. Your scores are in. JCB Digatron is the score to beat, 6.995, and your score for Earthshaker is 6.221. Our next driver ready to attack the track, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher.
Class is in session. Give it up for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. 20 seconds, Edmonton, judgeszone.com. You know the deal.
Giving us some technical moves there throughout the freestyle run is Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher as we take a little bird's eye view. Right there, the nice momentum into the popper. The super glue glued to the action replay there. Brief pause for the stoppie. A nice run from Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher. Time to get those scores locked in. Now your score to beat, JCB Digatron, 6.995. And your score for Classroom Crusher is 7.728. We got a new leader, Classroom Crusher. Let's take a look at the video board for our recap here of our freestyle competition leaderboard. Classroom Crusher now is the score to beat, 7.728, followed by Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron, 6.995. Alex Barden and Earthshaker with a 6.221. And Preston Collins and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, he's got a 6.052. So we're halfway through our freestyle competition, or excuse me, competitors here, as we've got Gravedigger, Jurassic Attack, Sparkle Smash, and Velociraptor still yet to freestyle. Our next driver up, make some noise for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Keep it going, Edmonton! For Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. You got 20 seconds on the clock.
I really thought she was gonna save it there at the very end. Let's take a look at the super glued to the action replay. What a phenomenal start to the freestyle there for Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash. She gets that kind of technical move there that you see in a Monster Jam 2-wheel skills challenge. And then of course, some nice momentum throughout the run. And then she takes that kind of tight corner, almost saves it, almost into a bicycle. Not able to save it though. All right, scores are locked. So your score to beat Classroom Crusher, 7.728. Your score for Sparkle Smash is we got a new leader, 8.807, Sparkle Smash.
Here we go. While we have a break in the action, I am here with Tegan and Nixon. And we are going to play a game that's a basic trivia. You guys know how this goes. You're going to see the question up from one of our superstars, and you just answer it. But I'm going to need everybody here in the arena to help out. So let's hear from one of our Monster Jam superstars. All right, but real quick, before we do, you guys excited to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are brothers, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see brother-to-brother showdown. Let's go down with one of our Monster Jam superstars.
A, the goldfish. B, the bigger truck. C, an elephant. D, the cruise ship. You know the answer? Shout it out.
Okay, those are some tough options. Let me check in with the arena first. Everybody know, let me hear you shout it out. All right, we got some B's, we got some D's. What do you think?
C.
C, what about you?
A C.
Nixon goes to C, Tegan goes to C. Let's see if they're right. Let's see if you're right. Yes, you are! It is an Elephant 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. And for getting the trivia correct, you have won yourself this Showdown Monster Jam. That is for the Xbox. I hope that the two of you are going to go head-to-head at home. What do you think, man? You like it?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Happy that you're here. Everybody here, give it up for Tegan and Nixon.
Congratulations to those two, and we're gonna take a look as a reminder at the criteria here for you Monster Jam fans. Remember, our drivers must complete 15 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. Take a look and make sure that they're using all of the obstacle, the creativity, the big air, the wow moments, of course, combination moves, maybe some technical moves like we saw Sparkle Smash do here with the momentum into the popper as well, and of course, wow factor. And if you've not started scoring, You can do so at any time using judgeszone.com. We also want to give a big shout out to our JCB Dirt Squad, of course, and JCB, the official equipment provider of not only this weekend's Monster Jam, but all of our Monster Jams across the country and around the world. JCB equipment helps us build these tracks, remove all the dirt, and of course recover all of our Monster Jam trucks as well. So a big shout out and thank you to JCB and of course our JCB Dirt Squad, that team right there helping for all the recoveries. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, there she is. We're gonna continue on here. There is the competition leaderboard here in our Monster Jam Freestyle competition as we're gonna get ready for our 6th driver up. Coming to the track, it's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Everybody give it up for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Judgeszone.com is open, 20 seconds.
All right, so we just saw the run here from Velociraptor. We will wait to see that super glue glued to the action replay. You can use that replay, of course, to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. There, we're about to see it right now. He starts off with a nice technical move there, and then he keeps the momentum going throughout the rest of his run. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Sparkle Smash 8.807. Your score for Velociraptor is 7.308. So Velociraptor now currently sitting in third, while Sparkle Smash has an 8.807, and that is the score to beat. And of course, remember, coming into Monster Jam Freestyle, it was Velociraptor and Jurassic Attack who were tied for first, coming in to Freestyle for the BKT Overall Event Championship. So keep that in mind as well. Velociraptor looking to sweep the day here. And we will see if he can. We're going to have a couple more drivers left here to Freestyle. Coming up next, we got Timo Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Make some noise for Tim Haw Jr., Jurassic Attack. Judgeszone.com. Let's go, Edmonton.
Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack in some nice air, nice use of the entire obstacle. And we will see where you put him at in this competition as we get an aerial view there from the super glue, glued to the action replay. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat Sparkle Smash 8.807. And your score for Jurassic Attack is... You put him in third with a score of 7.696. Edmonton, I need your help. On the count of 3, I need you to scream Gravedigger. 1, 2, 3.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans! For Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger. Last chance to use Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
It is time to see where you put the veteran of Monster Jam here tonight as we take a look at the replay, getting some huge air off of the Monster Jam pod. And of course, using the entire obstacle, throwing down some technical moves as well. The super glue glued to the action replay up on the video board. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Sparkle Smash 8.807. Edmonton, your score for Gravedigger is 9.162. Your winner is Gravedigger. So we are going to add those 8 points to his total as we're going to get set to crown our overall event champion with 8 points in JCB Racing, 2 in the Skills Challenge, and 8 in Freestyle for a total of 18 points. Your BKT overall event champion is... Get ready to do the Chucky dance. It's Charlie Pauken, Gravedigger.
Oh boy! Charlie Pauken, a veteran of the sport. It's an honor to hand you this BKT overall event trophy. What a performance this weekend. You took racing, you took freestyle, a former world champion in freestyle, laying it down. What an unbelievable moment here in your return to Canada.
Oh man, I can't say enough about all of our great fans out here, you know, but hey, I want to say hats off to all the technicians here that keep the trucks going. They had to change the transmission in between shows. Wow, I can't say that, you know, they gave me a great piece, but boy, I gotta say, come here guys. It's right here. This is what makes a team. It's all the technicians, all the work that goes into it. Get loud for them. They are the ones that deserve this just as much as I do. let me have this thing. Hey, I just want to say I've been doing this for 38 years coming here, and I have fans out here that came when they were just little, and now they've grown up and brought their kids. This is what it's all about. This is my Monster Jam family out here. I can't say enough about it. You guys are what drives me to do what I do, and let me come out here and make a little history with you. So one more time, let me hear you get loud, Canada! Yeah!
Congratulations to Charlie Pocket and Gravedigger, your BKT overall event champion. Wow, what an incredible day of Monster Jam action, and concluding here tonight as well. A big shout out to all of our Monster Jam drivers here throwing down an epic night of Monster Jam action with Charlie Pocket taking that win here tonight. Well, you still have time to grab all of your official Monster Jam merchandise, and don't forget to check out Monster Jam on the Racer Network every Saturday morning and then 8 p.m. Mountain Time for brand new Monster Jam episodes. On behalf of David Mila, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.